putting a new band together, and I'd like you to be a part of it. So I said, okay. I went down to rehearsal, and Frank, I thought we were going to be playing this kind of advanced music, you know, this kind of advanced orchestral music. And the first thing we did, Mark, Howard, Jeff Simmons, and Ainsley Dunbar were there, and Ian Underwood. And we were doing... And I said, Frank, I can't... he says, what's wrong? I said, I can't do this. And he says, why? Is something wrong with your hand? I said, no, I just can't play that. And he says, oh, all you got to do is... I said, but I can't do that, Frank. And he says, oh, you mean it's beneath you? I said, well, I didn't study all these years at the conservatory to start playing. So anyway, the greatest thing that happened in my life was that Frank broke down these ridiculous barriers that I had about music. He was a workaholic. So we would be doing things, and it's like we would rehearse forever. We would play shows that just went on and on and on and on. It was almost like Frank knew that he didn't have a lot of time and he had a lot to say. This is really amazing to me. And he packed a lot into a short life. It's really unfortunate, you know. I can't imagine what he would be doing now, you know. I miss him a lot, you know. I just want to say that. Frank was wide open musically. He loved everything, and he loved music that didn't quite go together. He would force it to go together. I mean, he would take the most beautiful melody, you know, with an orchestra or something, and throw a wrench in it. You know, that was who Frank was. And sometimes it used to drive me crazy. I said, Frank, this is too beautiful. You can't mess it up. Yeah, you know, it needs to be messed up. And that was his whole thing. And I learned something from that. You know, I play Bach chorale, and, you know, I wanted to play Mozart or some jazz, you know. I wanted to be heavy, you know. And as I said before, he detested the word heavy. So, but anyway, he says, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to buy you a synthesizer, and I'm going to put it on your keyboard, and whenever you feel like messing with it, you know, he says, you may bump it every now and then, it'll make a sound. And then, you know, I'll just leave it there. And so he left it there, and occasionally I would start, you know, I would come in before rehearsal, and it would make a noise, and then I would push it in, and I don't want to play that thing. I said, I can't do this, Frank. So he put it there one day, and then he had Ian set up a little sound for me. And I started playing, and I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. And you could bend notes. You could bend notes. I'm a piano player. You can't bend notes. I can bend notes. I mean, I can be like Johnny Guitar Watson, or I can play the blues on a synthesizer. I said, I was sitting down at the keyboards, and he says, well, I need you to sing this note. And I said, I don't sing. And he says, George, we need you to sing this note. Can you sing? I said, yes, I can do that. He said, all you got to do is da, hit that note. You know, when I cue, he cued, da. I said, okay, I can do that. And that's how it started. It became more and more and more, and eventually I was doing, did a vehicle come from somewhere rather just to land in the Andes? Was it running? Did it have a motor? Or was it something different? It ran into that. Man, I was totally in it. And this band that I was in, I think his best band, man, that band could play anything. And I go back nowadays listening to that music, and I don't know how in the world we did it. It's just amazing to me. We instinctively knew what Frank wanted. He'd go like, and we knew exactly what to do, and Frank just loved it. And not only that, I got to tell you one other thing. He was totally underrated as a guitarist. Totally.